Kia ora guys, this is Skin and Soil. Today's video is going to be about why I have chosen plant-based over most meats, and the conversation around my understanding and why I've switched to do all that stuff. But first of all, before I dive in this video, I'm out here on the beautiful skyline out in Te Whanganui-a-Tara. Looks over pretty much all the land. And then also you've got the sea line out there, reaching over to kind of the capitals just over there. So, Wellington. So my journey for eating essentially a lot cleaner food kind of stemmed from my self-awareness journey in Hawke's Bay. I knew that eating meat wasn't the best for you. I knew that if you eat a kilo steak, you definitely feel it. But I'm sure, if you eat like a kilo worth of, solid green protein, then you're going to get, it's a lot easier to digest. So it kind of stemmed from my self-awareness and, being so self-aware that what I'm consuming in my mouth kind of predicted how I felt about certain types of things, whānau. So I essentially I'd done it before, like being vegetarian, and I kind of had this excuse, I don't have enough iron, I'm getting weak at the gym, I'm not essentially being as active as I used to be. And that was just a mindset. Leading into this, I've been out plant-based for about 4 or 5 months now, and my mindset switched to, why am I focusing on meat when I should be focusing on the next veggie or vegetarian meal or fueling my body, opposed to going, oh damn, I wish I could have a sausage roll or something like that. And essentially, whānau, I'm a true believer in a hunter-gatherer. Go out to get your kai, dive, hunt in the woods and get a kai and appreciate the mana and the respect that you've done. But going to Pack and Save or Countdown or wherever you are in the world, Woolworths or Costco, wherever you buy your meat from, essentially, you just don't know how that meat has been treated. You can look on many stuff on, videos online about how animals get slaughtered in slaughterhouses, and to be honest, whānau, it's true. We can hide the fact that we can live a lie, and essentially the best concept I've kind of come to is that when you say on an aeroplane or you're traveling, you get given knives and forks and plastic, and you just open up that package and you just kind of forget about that plastic. You don't want to become real or have a sense of what impact is that doing. Where's that plastic going? We'll turn a blind eye and act like everything's okay, whānau. So that was my understanding of being more self-aware about what are we eating. Because most illnesses, most stuff stem from how we fuel our bodies. I'm no scientist, and by far will not ever say that I have a massive amount of intelligence over other people, but this is just my opinion and how I stand to clench my skin in the soil. We're all connected as one, and there's science to prove that. And by natural ingredients, stuff from this land is what we need to nurture ourselves off. Why hear the screaming sound of a pig? What's the point? The pig's got to live a life. It's got to do its own thing, right? No need to. We live in a sustainable lifestyle right now that we don't have to eat meat. Maybe back in the day, I understand. When you're on a survival circumstance, you can definitely, you need to still live, whānau, but there's many vegetarian meals out there, vegan, we don't need to do that stuff anymore, whānau. So, that's where my kind of understanding for being plant-based stemmed from. And I feel so much better about it. I've lifted heavier weights than I ever have in my life at the gym. And just even conversation, being able to understand and listen to people has given me more time, more focus, and I've channeled my energy into really understanding, people a lot more. Whereas before I was so blind eye and just had, my own stuck beliefs about what I had focused on, when really, if you open up that third eye, you can really focus on stuff. I'm not saying you guys should change at all. Please don't get me wrong. I'm just saying the reason my journey has impacted my life so far, and the reason why I want to documentate this is because I want people that, if I can potentially give some sort of advice to somebody, that they can help, it can help them out. That's all it really is. It's no here to prove a point or change people's lives. I'm here just to show you my movement and why I look after and love this, beautiful, beautiful land in Aotearoa, and I want to respect it and look after it. So me turning to plant-based made me focus on more natural, healthier ingredients instead of gas-chambered beef that's been slaughtered and murdered, and it's just too much, whānau. Like, for me to even grasp how hardcore this farm industry is and stuff like that, I understand that there's processes and jobs and everything like that. Like I said, this is just my opinion, but my focus has been focusing on eating plant-based because we can. It's not like, the 1800s where we, meat was really kind of the only thing and that was all we stood by, but we can live in a plant-based material right now, whānau. That's what we can do. So out here in this beautiful land, I go out and dive, and I go out and hunt, and I go do that stuff, and I like meat. That's the kind of where I'm always been at, whānau. I've always had meat on my plate, but then I always question myself, like, why do I need to eat this? I mean, there's just as enough protein in spinach and chickpeas and there is in a piece of steak, and my body can process it a lot easier, and I don't feel gluggy and heavy afterwards. I can go for a run, or I can do something else, and my days become longer, my sleeps become less, I can do more productive stuff throughout the day. And that is my experience from moving from, say, like a meat base to plant-based / hunter and gatherer. That's kind of where I'm at, whānau, and eventually the transition will become fully plant-based, but I still definitely do like my meat, but then also I like to treat it and I like to know where it came from. So I understand there's people out there that haven't never ever gone and hunted for their own food, but that's fine, because you don't understand that's how sometimes people work. Everyone works differently and operate differently. And I'm just a solo guy out here on a mission of self-discovery, and that's what my journey was about. I can sit down here and put my feet in the soil and embrace the whenua, the people of the land. I can feel the vibration, and going plant-based makes me appreciate a lot more around me. It really has, whānau. So next time when you just see that bit of steak on the counter, just maybe question yourself, where's that come from? How did that kai get there? Because the only time you can ever know where kai got from is if you go get it yourself. So that's all I say. I don't have to say much other than whānau. I mean, it is quite a bit of a serious talk, but like I said, this channel is about self-discovery and my journey and what I've come to, and documentate my story and show that we're all one if we really want to face the facts of waking up and not being blind. Because sometimes we just blind ourselves to the situations or what's going around us, and we don't want to know because we know it's wrong. But that's what this channel is about. It's about self-discovery. So I don't mind about the subscribers or the likes or anything, whānau. It's just a story for me that I can documentate this, that my kids or future people, that if I ever do pass, can see what I stood by on this earth. So there's nothing else to that, whānau. Just a massive thank you for the people that have been supporting me and just being able to kind of go, hey bro, I really understand what you're doing, and it's been massive. So yeah, so all this episode was about, whānau. Please don't take offense if you are just eating meat. I totally respect that. I'm just my beliefs and my attention and my self-aware has been channeled through time, focus and energy towards that stuff. Just eating a bit cleaner and respecting the moana and respecting the whenua, respecting all the beautiful things that this, oh mate, look how beautiful this is, whānau. Look at that. You can't get that anywhere else. And I'm lucky to be here, whānau, to just even embrace this beautiful land. And that's all. Nothing too much more really to say. That you kind of know where my grasps are at, and where I line my kind of my mindset towards plant-based. And if you have any questions and stuff like that, like I said, I'm new to this as well, whānau. I'm not been like a vegetarian for, you know, say 10 years and got all this hardcore experience. I'm just changing as I find things fit best when I'm being self-aware. Okay, so massive love to all you fellas and beautiful ladies. I just want to make sure that if you have any questions, don't be shy to hit me up, because I'm willing to learn just as much as you are. So massive love, ka kite anō, and have an amazing day. From Zane, from the soil through to the skin, whānau, massive love. And just make sure that you can wake up each day smiling, because that's the most beautiful thing we can do, whānau. And bless this beautiful Aotearoa. Woo! Hey, look at this beautiful land. Woo! Ka kite anō, whānau. Much love.